Good morning, you guys. Um, Today is gonna be a messy hair marinate in my PJ type of day, which is not normally what I do. Like, yes, I've stayed in the room quite a lot, but I do get dressed usually. And the reason for that is today, yes, it's a P day, but because I had some plans with my ISEP group yesterday, I ended up doing a bit of a switcheroonie. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I would typically do on a Friday today because I did my fun activity and stuff for the week yesterday. Um Now it won't be like exactly my Friday routine just because things that I don't need to do today, I'm obviously not going to do, like cooking. I cooked yesterday. And so you'll kind of get a taste of student life today, I guess. I'm not really sure how to put it. It could just be somebody clicking on this video and being like, okay, what am I watching? Now, what did I do yesterday? So my group, I am exchanging through a program called ISEP. I'm actually not an Erasmus student. And so my group, the three of us, we met up and went to the Illusion Museum together, which was really fun. And we're supposed to have four people in our group, but we haven't heard from the other person. And so we're not really sure if they're even here or they're just ignoring us because they want the space, which I totally respect if that's the case, or if they ended up not coming. I've reached out to them since the other person we do live in the same state back in the US. And so I guess we'll see what happens. Could just be that they ghost us forever. And that's totally cool. But yeah, I'm starting the morning off with breakfast. I have 2 eggs made, and then I'm gonna put rice crackers with it. I just don't want the rice crackers on the plate right now, because then you have to eat it first before it like gets weird. And then scripture reading. Scripture reading, and there's my notebook. And then I need to do my weekly planner for what in the world am I doing next week. And let's see what else. Oh, I have more breakfast in that. I have a probiotic drink thing. These were on sale, which is why I bought it. Kind of like the yogurt replacement, I suppose. And then I got some string cheese because I was wanting some string cheese the other day. And so I got a small pack. Yeah. I'm gonna do my scripture reading. You guys enjoy the very few pictures I took at the Illusion Museum. Tiny. Oh wait, shoot. That's right. I was gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna find it. Oh, look at that. Now you should go. No! That's cool. Did you get the picture of this? Oh, yeah, it's a video. Oh, just a little text piece. What do I do on a Friday typically? Work on papers. So this is my notes right here. The instructions were 5 pages, no more, no less. Professor recommended talking about the Roma people and then the indigenous people. And so I chose the Roma because I know they emphasize this one. And then they were like, you may not find enough things, so if you need to write about the indigenous or something. And I was like, cool. I have paper notes somewhere. So I made 2 charts. I'll show you the empty chart. So this is kind of like the format I used, where I wrote all the different things I wanted to hit on, the research box and the references. And really what that is for me to kind of like checklist the research as I read it. So kind of how I do it is the bold is stuff I've written about slash will write about slash I guess I bolded most of it at this point. Kind of just to help me visually separate where the notes are for each topic. And then I write what the thing is from along with the notes as I read the articles. And then down here in the research thing, you have the different things, I guess, the different articles I've read. And I like here because typically I would do them on index cards. And so on the one side, I would write the citation, and on the other, I would write what the article name is. And so here I just went ahead and wrote the citation and then the in-text citation down at the bottom. And then as I use one of these, I will copy and paste it down to here. Every now and again, I have to throw random things in a box, and that's fine because all of this will be one part, obviously. And yes, here's the paper. I covered up my name because security reasons. And here's the paper. And then this won't be that, obviously. I kept here just so if I need it, I have it. And then references will all go right there. And then I'll obviously put it on a new page. But this is like a template that I made for one of my courses. And that's kind of what I do. Paper tour aside, I did finish breakfast. And today I did not play Monopoly Go like I normally do as I eat. I was looking at some apartments in like the area that I'm hoping to live in when I return to the US and have my own place. But I just want to come on here and ask, like, is it just where I'm looking at slash the area that I live in? Or is it like a whole like statewide thing that it's cheaper to rent a house than it is to rent an apartment? Which really mind boggled me. And the reviews on the apartments, the recent reviews, I should specify recent, aren't so good. It's either like a lot of it is complaints on mold and mildew, a lot of it's complaints on management. Like, what's going on in the US? Also, why are apartments so expensive? I could rent a unit here for like 400 euros. And I think like people said that's like the expensive side of things. Apartments in the US are like triple that minimum. Which is, yeah, my mind is like, I was at trivia night and I was like, yeah, I learned that apartments are like triple the price of here, at least double, nearly triple, if not quadruple, for like a single person apartment. And everybody looked at me and was like, really? And I was like, I'm not making this up. I showed it to them and they're like, geez. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. What's going on with the economy and the housing market? And why does it, what? I don't even know. I'm going to work on this paper and try not to think about apartments, but I'm very grateful that I have an amazing older brother who's willing to help me do some research and is supportive of the idea of getting a single person apartment and told me not to worry too much about the cost because all of it is going to be at least double what he's paying, or what he paid, past tense, what he paid when he was in college. Still. So I'm doing research here and kind of wanted to point out, part of why it is so hard for me to find research is like, I'll search up what careers do the Roma have in the US, or like what careers they seek after. And it'll give me all of these like, yeah, yada, yada, yada. But like this is the little AI thing, and all the articles besides the Wikipedia one, like I haven't gone through this one. I don't think. Maybe I have. No, I have not read through this one. This one must be new. Well, not that new. It's 2011. But like here, very, very relevant to what I'm searching. And then it's all about Central and Southeastern Europe, and it's like, well, can't really use that. It mentions America here. I'll do Control F, but it's talking about something else, not relevant. So, trying to find stuff specific about the US, quite difficult. I'm gonna skim through this. I feel like I've read this though, and it's just an overlap of a different article I have. So, study break time. I need to get dressed because I need to actually go to the Maxima, and my shoes are here, which I'm really excited about. I got some black, I'm calling them church shoes, dress shoes, I don't know. Some black shoes that are more fitting for, how do I put it? Like nicer events. Since I've been like wearing sneakers, and next week is Easter, so I kind of needed something better than sneakers to wear. And so that's exciting that they came in already. I got the message and I was like, oh, they already came in. So I'm gonna get dressed and we're going to the store. Well, the shoes aren't in the store, but like, I'll show you guys what the system is. Welcome to the side of town I don't really share. This is the neighborhood that I live in, Soviet building, street, and the store is just right there. Here's the box. Goods have been acquired. Hold on. Here is the box. And now I'm walking to the other bus station to kill some time, since my bus comes in 6 minutes to the other station and I don't want to just stand there. So we gotta run though. What does one do when they don't want to keep writing a paper for a little bit? Write letters. So the shoes fit great. I really like them. And so I'm happy. And I did get confirmation that I can wear a dress on Easter for the Easter lunch celebration thing that I'm going to. So they came in good timing. I'm going to wear them tomorrow to church as well, since they are for said event. Church and like more dressier events. Or when I just feel like dressing up. But I have a fixation of my nails right now because I'm really liking the neutral nails. I painted them yesterday mainly because I had some time to kill and I wasn't going to do anything productive. And I always have my toenails painted, and since I had this nail polish, I was like, how many times am I going to paint my toenails here? Probably like once or twice. So I was like, let's just do my hands for the fun of it. And so yeah, I have my fingernails painted at the moment. I don't know how long they're gonna stay because I don't really like having my fingernails painted. I was actually thinking about when the last time I had them painted, and I'm pretty sure it was when I still had braces, and that was in middle school. So that was primary school me, which is, yeah, wild. There's also a party happening outside, so there's like a lot of music. I don't really know what's going on. I think it was somebody's birthday. Did I hear birthday music earlier? I don't know. Roommate update though. Minji is here, but where is Cecilia, the one who tells me that my vlogs are fun and I have to respond that they're only fun when she's in them, or else I'm couch potato or bed potato. Cecilia, I'm pretty sure, is in Sweden this weekend. She told us, and you maybe like, you should know where your roommate is. Pretty sure she said Sweden, but she's been traveling so many places, it's hard to keep up. And then there's me, who's like the Baltic gal. My Latvian friend, now, we kind of have an inside joke that I'm the Lithuanian friend. Just because I've, like, not traveled anywhere. And depending on who I'm talking to, a lot of people do think I'm local. So there's that. Um, yeah, I had one dad interrupt somebody who was asking me a question about what place in line they were, because it was two lines that were converging, slash they were on the other side of the line at the store. And I took too long to respond because I was so used to being spoken to in Lithuanian, especially in that specific store for one. But like, all the other people that always talked to me were in Lithuanian. And so when they had used English, I was just like trying to figure out in English what to say, because I was like, wait, that was English. Okay, what did they say? Okay, must understand the question to, say the response. And apparently, I must have made like a shock face, because I was just kind of like, I had left space to let them in because they were in front of me. Uh, but the fact that they asked, I think I was also stunned by that. And so the dad behind me was like, leave the little kid alone. They probably don't speak English. And so then the guy asked me in Lithuanian, and I was just like, uh-huh. That's all I said to the guy, because I was just sitting there like, oh no, now I don't know English according to this person. And so I was just like, uh-huh. And I just was like, I don't, they had one item. I don't care when it's just like one item. So I do have to be careful a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy. We're gonna write this letter to the kiddos. Can't believe I've been here for 11 P days, which is like the halfway point. 11 more to go. And I'm kind of really sad about it, because as much as I love the kiddos, I don't ever want to leave. Because leaving means having to think about how to adult in the US, and everything is more expensive. You just can't get around things like that, and so we'll see. We'll see what happens.